Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going cosmic with a deep dive into the astrological influence of a celestial rebel Uranus. I'm talking about the planet that spins on its side, the ice giant with a wild magnetic field, the one that breaks all the rules. Just like its namesake, the Greek god of the sky, Uranus, in astrology, is associated with change, disruption, and revolution. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore how Uranus in each of the 12 houses of your birth chart can shape your personality and impact your life. Get ready to unlock the power of Uranus. Alright, let's start with Uranus in the first house, the house of self. This placement can make you a true original, someone who defies expectations and forges their own path. You might have an eccentric style, a rebellious streak, and a knack for standing out from the crowd. Think of those who embody this energy. Inventors, revolutionaries, people who challenge the status quo. Uranus in the first house is about embracing your individuality, even if it ruffles some feathers. Remember, the universe loves a bit of chaos. Next up, Uranus in the second house, the house of possessions and values. This placement can indicate an unconventional approach to finances. You might experience sudden windfalls or unexpected losses, so buckle up for a roller coaster ride. The key here is adaptability and embracing change when it comes to your resources. You might be drawn to innovative ways of making money or find yourself valuing experiences over material possessions. Whatever it is, Uranus in the second house encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your financial well-being. Now, let's talk about Uranus in the third house, the house of communication and thinking. People with this placement often have a quick wit, an insatiable curiosity, and a talent for thinking outside the box. You might be drawn to unconventional ideas, embrace new technologies with ease, and have a knack for communicating in unique and engaging ways. Remember that time when you surprised everyone with your out-of-the-box solution? Yeah, that's Uranus in the third house doing its thing. Chapter 4. Uranus in the fourth house. Home is where the heart is. Moving on to Uranus in the fourth house, the house of home and family. This placement can indicate an unconventional upbringing or a home life that's anything but ordinary. You might have moved frequently as a child or experienced sudden changes within your family structure. As an adult, you might seek a home that's unique and reflects your independent spirit. The key here is to create a space that feels liberating and allows you to express your individuality. Chapter 5. Uranus in the fifth house, the creative rebel. Now let's dive into Uranus in the fifth house, the house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This placement indicates a passionate and playful spirit with a flair for the dramatic. You might be drawn to unconventional forms of art, express your creativity in unique ways, and seek excitement and spontaneity in your romantic relationships. Embrace your inner child, experiment with different creative outlets, and don't be afraid to stand out from the crowd. Chapter 6. Uranus in the sixth house, work smarter, not harder. Up next is Uranus in the sixth house, the house of work, health, and daily routines. This placement suggests a need for freedom and flexibility in your daily life. You might excel in unconventional careers, thrive in fast-paced environments, and prefer a non-traditional approach to health and wellness. The key here is to find a routine that works for you, even if it looks different from the norm. Don't be afraid to challenge the status quo when it comes to your work and well-being. Chapter 7. Uranus in the seventh house. Relationships beyond definition. Now let's explore Uranus in the seventh house, the house of partnerships and relationships. This placement can indicate unconventional relationships that challenge societal norms. You might be attracted to partners who are independent, free-spirited, and share your desire for growth and change. Embrace the unexpected in your relationships, communicate openly and honestly, and don't be afraid to break free from traditional relationship patterns. Remember, true love is about embracing each other's individuality. Chapter 8. Uranus in the 8th house, Transformation and Taboo. Moving on to Uranus in the 8th house, the house of transformation, shared resources, and intimacy. This placement can indicate a deep fascination with the mysteries of life and death, a desire to explore taboo subjects, and a capacity for profound personal transformation. You might be drawn to unconventional spiritual practices, experience sudden and unexpected changes in your life, and have a knack for navigating the depths of human emotions. Embrace the transformative power of Uranus in the 8th house and allow yourself to evolve into the most authentic version of yourself. Chapter 9. Uranus in the 9th house, the Cosmic Explorer. Now let's journey into Uranus in the 9th house, the house of higher learning, travel, and philosophy. This placement can indicate a thirst for knowledge, a love of adventure, and an open mind that embraces different cultures and beliefs. You might be drawn to unconventional paths of study, seek out unique travel experiences, and have a knack for challenging traditional ways of thinking. Embrace your inner explorer, expand your horizons, and never stop questioning the world around you. Chapter 10. Uranus in the 10th house, breaking barriers in your career. Up next is Uranus in the 10th house, the house of career, public image, and ambitions. This placement can indicate a desire to make a unique contribution to the world and a drive to break free from traditional career paths. You might excel in fields that are innovative, unconventional, or humanitarian in nature. The key here is to find a career that aligns with your values and allows you to express your individuality. Don't be afraid to take risks, challenge the status quo, and pave your own way to success. Chapter 11. Uranus in the 11th house, the revolutionary friend. Now let's explore Uranus in the 11th house, the house of friendships, social networks, and aspirations. This placement can indicate a diverse group of friends from all walks of life, a passion for social justice, and a desire to make a positive impact on the world. You might be drawn to unconventional causes, embrace progressive values, and have a knack for connecting with people who are different from you. Chapter 12. Uranus in the 12th house, the mystic and the unknown. Finally, we arrive at Uranus in the 12th house, the house of spirituality, the subconscious and hidden matters. This placement can indicate a deep connection to the spiritual realm, a rich inner world, and a desire to understand the mysteries of the universe. You might be drawn to unconventional spiritual practices, have vivid dreams and psychic experiences, and possess a deep empathy for others. Embrace your intuition, explore your subconscious mind, and trust in the unseen forces that guide you. And that concludes our cosmic journey through the astrological influence of Uranus. I hope you found this exploration insightful and maybe even a little bit electrifying. Remember, astrology is a complex and nuanced subject, and your birth chart is a unique roadmap to your soul. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic insights, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next stellar adventure. Until then, keep looking up and keep those minds curious.